Hello and welcome to the first annual Chits and Giggles podcast with your host, Jacob. Sam, that's you.
I know you're not saying your last name or anything.
No, just say your name.
And Sam.
And Hunter here.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we got some funny stuff to talk about. And so basically what's happening this round is we're just going to talk about ourselves so everybody can get to know each other. And everybody, all the listeners, they can just sit on back and grab some popcorn. So if you're ready, let's do it. So who wants to start? Anybody want to ask any questions? Get to know everybody?
I mean, you can start if you want.
Okay, so Hunter, I'll start with you because I'm nice.
Okay.
Tell everybody what you like to do and what you're interested in.
What I like to do is play D&D, Dungeons and Dragons, and I also like to check out technology, anything to do with like computers or some software and stuff like that. And yeah, IT is the shit for me.
So
that is my thing.
So you got a YouTube channel you talk about?
Yeah, Hunter's Technical Fun. I used to post videos. I just do Dungeons and Dragons stuff now. Of course, the D&D stuff features Sam and Jacob as well.
Yours truly.
So that's fun too.
So, okay, Sam, what do you like to do for fun? Introduce yourself.
Sam and I love working with plants. If you got a plant and you don't have a green thumb, hit me up and we can figure out why, because there's always a reason why plants won't grow.
Yeah.
Well, I got a plant that won't grow. Maybe you could fix it.
Maybe.
All right. And I'm Jacob. I like to play music and do random shit on my computer. Yeah, so what happens next? How is y'all's lifestyles? What do y'all do regularly? Who wants to go first? Go ahead, whoever.
Hunter, you can go first since you're the guest if you want.
I'm good. I don't really have anything interesting to talk about right now.
Well, what about you, Sam?
I live a very boring lifestyle. All I do as of current is wake up, get ready for work, go to work, come home, eat dinner, talk to you guys, and go to sleep. Very boring.
Yes, interesting.
And she also plays D&D.
Oh yeah.
Yes, on the weekends.
So we do
On
play
weekends.
D&D. Those videos are on Hunter's channel. We will post that in the description box because they're very fun. And if I could talk to my friends, maybe we can get some guests on here to talk about D&D. But
That would be sick. I could get a couple of my friends.
dope.
I just gotta ask them.
I gotta ask you a question with an axe, man.
No. Proper
So-
English.
So here's an interesting thing, right? So I have this recorder, and I know this is completely off topic, but I have this recorder thing that you can record labels. And like, I woke up, and with me being the blind dummy that I am, I woke up and ran into my door, and my cousin took one of those things, and she just says, she takes the recorder and she puts on the sticker, "There's a damn door there, you dummy." I'm like,
She
bruh.
really wants you to know that there's a door there, so you don't forget.
Obviously.
Why?
Obviously. I mean,
That's great. That's honestly great.
oh my god.
It's not as bad as being in, what was it, third grade? And you know those glass doors where, like, it has, like, the metal
Yes.
frame around it?
Yes. I got a funny story about one of those, actually.
It's not as bad as running into one of those 3
Now
times
that's gotta hurt.
just because you didn't have your cane.
That's awful. No, actually, it's a real funny story because I have a little dog, and like she She's just crazy, and she likes to go outside. But every time I take her outside, I kid you not, if that glass door is shut, I will run right into it. I'm like a freaking bird. I just don't see it.
Wow. Now, see, Jake, that's when I would say use a cane, okay?
I shouldn't have to use a cane in my own place, though.
Yeah, but dude, sometimes a cane calls and you gotta use it.
Mm-hmm.
Some people refer to them as a third eye.
Yeah.
Here's a better one for you. So when I was 8, I was a daredevil. Now this might not sound funny, but thinking back on it, it's hilarious. And Jacob, you know this story.
Wait, is it the thing with the skidoo?
Yeah.
Oh.
Now, I gotta hear this.
Okay. So it was like really snowy. We had just gotten home from church, and my brother's friends came over, and they wanted us to go skidooing with them. And like my dad tried to convince me not to. Don't go. I blew him off. I'm like, screw you, Dad. I'm going. You can't tell me any different. So I got bundled up. I was all ready to go. The stupid kids decided it was a smart idea to leave the skidoo running.
Just for those that don't know, a skidoo is a snowmobile.
Yes.
Ooh, that was loud.
My brother got on the skidoo before I got out there, or the snowmobile, whatever you call it. And so me being the dummy I am, I get on the snowmobile, I push my brother off. Mind you, there's a 5-ton cattle truck like maybe 10 feet in front of me.
Oh no.
I get on, push my brother off, and hit the throttle. I kid you not. I broke the handlebars off of the skidoo. I went under the truck, had a black eye, a fractured jaw, fractured jaw, fractured eye socket, and almost went into a coma. They were not sure how I survived.
Well, all I can say is we're glad to have you alive.
It's hilarious to think about, but
it is hilarious. But you know what's more hilarious?
Hmm.
When you're literally so blind. Because this happened to me. I'll admit it was me that it happened to. But I went outside, as usual, taking my dog out, and didn't realize that the people I live with, like, just completely threw something out. So I face planted it, popped my arm out of socket, and I scraped up my leg, and, just adventures of being blind.
When did you do that?
That was a while ago, actually. I thought I told you about
Jake,
it.
No.
Your microphone's a little bit too bassy, so you might want to cut that bass back a little bit.
Oh, it's a little too
for
bassy.
For anyone who's listening on a good system, all
There
it's
you
gonna
go.
sound like is just straight bass.
Is that better?
And a little bit less bass.
A little bit less? Okay. What about there?
That's fine.
Toilet paper.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay. So
This episode, Jake says random shit.
Yep.
Yeah, like a
No, I think
pickle.
that's every episode, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean we gotta entertain y'all. Like basically, I forgot to introduce the podcast, but basically what we're doing is just trying to get on here, have a good time, maybe have some guests, and just laugh and carry on because so much bad stuff's happening in the world that everybody's such stressed out about being able to feed their families or anything, like just any kinds of struggle. And this is just the end of the week podcast that you can tune into to
let loose.
Yeah, to let loose and have a good laugh and if you
enjoy yourself.
Yeah. If we find some funny videos, we might watch some videos, we might talk, you never know.
Let loose.
Yeah, let loose. Sometimes because you just got to lay back and let go.
Right.
Ain't that the truth?
Let go. Yeah.
Let go. Okay, so anybody got any interesting stories or something funny to talk about? Like,
I don't right now.
Ooh.
Oh, Jake, you could talk about how your computer screwed up today.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. Yeah, this podcast almost never happened because
Oh,
because for one, I tried to sign into the YouTube channel on my computer, and Google's like, "Oh no, we can't let you sign in because we don't have enough information to prove that you're a real person." Basically, so I eventually got that taken care of because all I had to do was add a recovery email, which was stupid. And then what happened? I called Google, and I told them my name and everything, and they're like, "Sir, there's an email here, but it doesn't match up with your name." And I'm like, I was like, "What do you mean?" She's like, "It doesn't match the one that you gave me." And I said, "Oh." And I was like, "Hold on, let me double check." So I double checked it, and I gave her the wrong email. Like,
Oh no.
I gave her the wrong email, freaking everything. Like, it's just funny.
Right.
And and then I got that figured out, and then I got to OBS Studio, and then I had to fix my Discord because I got the OBS Studio to work. Finally, I still can't get the image to work, so right now you guys are just looking at a black screen that says Chits and Giggles. Normally there would be a logo there or something. There would be something playing. And then I got that all figured out, and then I got Discord, and Discord wanted to update, and I had to restart my computer because I accidentally interrupted the update. And then my internet turned off, so it kept giving me an error message. And then I uninstalled Discord, and then I turned my Wi-Fi back on, and then I had to install Discord. I was about ready to
Sounds
punch
like you
the
had quite a
screen.
day.
Huh?
I said, sounds like you had quite a day.
I did, and then my dog, she wanted to run in and out outside all day, basically. So I put her outside on her chain, and then I brought her inside, and then she'd drink and want to go back out, and it's just, blah, dude, what the heck? But don't even get me started on that dog. I could be laying there, and you can ask Sam, because whenever I'm talking to Sam on the phone, she'll literally just start barking at me for nothing.
or licking his ear or his face.
Literally. I don't know what's wrong with that dog.
It's like she has the sense literally whenever we're on the phone, she either comes up to him and licks his face or licks or lays down by his ear.
It's not even that. Like, I could be on the phone with a family member, like my aunt, and when she sees me on that phone, man, she just don't like it. If I'm not giving her attention, then I don't know what it is. But she's also really spoiled.
Yeah.
Like, if I put her in her cage to sleep, she will not go to sleep unless the light is off and she has her little desktop fan on top of her pointing in on her.
She can't sleep without a fan, huh?
No, she can't.
But hey, you raised her to be that way, so it's
I
kind
didn't
of your
raise her to be
fault.
that way.
Bro, it's, look, when you're training a dog, it's all pretty much in the way you train them. So if you train them to be spoiled because they're used to it, that's what they're going to be,
Clearly.
Exactly.
So,
And I don't get it. I really don't. I don't get it.
I swear dogs have a mind of their own. It's like they're...
And sometimes I wonder if they have personalities, because I've seen a video on YouTube of this dog. It was like pressing buttons, and he was making it say like, I don't want to live anymore. I wanted to, I want to off myself. But I don't know, man. He would even look into the mirror.
Have you seen those videos of the dogs? I'm not sure if you've seen them, Hunter. But there's TikTok videos of a husky, and her owner has like made buttons with like words on them.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And the one video, it's like the dog is obsessed with saying bitch. Okay, so it says bitch all the time. So it's like, you can do it, bitch. Don't give up, bitch. You got this, bitch. Or it says, happy birthday, dad, bitch.
Bitch. I love that little husky. I ain't even going to lie. That husky's literally so
great.
Adorable.
She's a really nice dog.
By the way, I don't know how long this has already been going on, but it's already 9:30.
I know.
Wow.
Actually, 9:31 on the dot.
Yes, sir.
I think it's only been going for like 15-ish minutes, I think. I don't know.
I don't know, but this is amazing. So,
It's great.
y'all want to hear something funny?
What's that?
Sure.
So, I don't know what was going on, and I don't know why it happened, but like, I'm not going to mention the school, but Hunter went to the same school as I did.
Yeah.
But we were all blind students, so we would always make fun of each other because, blind people do that. They make fun of each
Right.
other. And there was one in particular student, I'm not mentioning any names, but if you're listening to this podcast, I apologize, but I have to say it. This person was walking down the hallway, not using their cane, and just smacked right in the center of a door. Literally. And then we're like, hey, if you would have used your cane, you wouldn't have had that problem. And then you just hear one of the teachers, unfortunately, he passed away, but you just hear him all the way across the other end of the hallway. If you had your cane out, you wouldn't have had to worry about that, now would you? You would have known
Isn't
that
that
door's
something
there.
that they preach to us from the time we hit pre-K to the
Yes.
time we hit
Yes.
grade 12? Use your cane!
Use your cane!
But
That
we use
and
it so much
freaking-
that we don't want to use it anymore.
Yeah,
I
it's
know.
either that or Braille. Like,
Exactly. And
I don't really use Braille.
because
like,
I'm a college student, there, at least in Canada right now, because I'm upgrading, you don't have any funding for anything, so all that Braille knowledge and crap goes down the shithole. You
Right.
literally have to learn how to use a computer or an iPad because there's nothing for you to, like, no funding or anything for any Braille equipment.
Wow.
So all of it goes down the tubes after grade 12.
yeah, see, I told everybody that we're going to be filming this live, but it didn't work out that way because where I just created the channel and I had to get everything verified, and I had to be verified for I had to be verified for 24 hours. So I just got a message from one of my friends saying, "Hey, I just tried to listen to your podcast, but it's not showing up." Well, that's probably
It'll be up
why.
later.
Yeah, you'll see it later. Don't worry.
The friend that asked about it, it will be up later. Jake will.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. That's
it
what
up
I'm
later.
telling him.
Yeah.
Well, I will respond after this. But yeah, freaking that was. What do y'all think about movies? Like, what kind of funny movies y'all get into?
I saw Top Gun Maverick.
Oh, was that pretty good?
Oh, that one's a good
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah. I liked it better than the original. I went to an IMAX theater
Mhm.
and I saw it. It was pretty damn sick.
Isn't the
There's-
IMAX like one of those where you like lay back in the
Or
chair
the
and it's
glasses.
like on the ceiling?
No, it's basically IMAX is a technology that's like IMAX enhanced is pretty much like the audio, like Dolby DTS is an audio standard, DTS Plus, DTS HD. Those are surround sound audio formats or standards, I should say. Formats and standards. And basically, it's if a movie is encoded in Dolby Digital Plus, it's basically the surround sound setup that you would have. Like you'd have a 7.1, 5.1, 9.2, 9.4. I could go into how surround sound equipment is set up and everything, but that would take forever.
That could be a
And,
whole
maybe,
segment.
I
Like
was
we
gonna
can make
say,
that
maybe that could be a segment one day.
we can call it Nerdy Talk with Hunter.
Yeah, Nerd talk.
And then we can get something set up for Sam. Sam
Yeah.
can do her flower topics. I don't know.
No.
Sam, didn't you get into IT?
For a little bit, yes.
Yeah.
So I understand there's this big army going on, like a big war going on right now between iPhone and Android. What are you guys' thoughts on it?
I'm
You
an
already
Android
know
guy
my
all the
thought.
time.
iPhone straight up.
No. Android
Me,
for the win.
Android.
Yeah.
Android
Okay.
all the way. Except when it comes to computers, I do Windows. That's what I have.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's me.
so
That's how I am. Android and then Windows.
speaking of arguments, Okay,
Oh, boy.
I want your input on
No.
this, Hunter, because I already know it's
Don't even start this. I will ask Hunter. I will ask Hunter.
Whatever you want, man.
No, Hunter, listen,
What?
okay? So, people who are listening, put it in the comments sections. Is it pronounced Z or Z? Because apparently where Sam lives, they call it a fucking Z. So instead of XYZ, it's XYZ. Even though she says they say it XYZ in the alphabet, but whenever they
that's what I'm listening to right now. Great track. Anyway,
wait, what's
anyway,
a great track?
yeah, XYZ by Deadmau5. Deadmau5 is a EDM producer.
Well, not in Canada. It's XYZ.
XYZ.
I told him, like, when we say
Here, I'll send it
the
to you.
ABCs, we say Z, or like it's either Z or Z. But when they ask us to write that in school, it's not a Z, it's a Z. And I kid you not, we have stayed up for hours arguing
I
about
don't even
that.
want to get started on this. It just makes me mad. Like, it just...
And see, I absolutely love how much it drives you crazy.
It drives me insane. And it also drives me insane where she's at. Literally, they don't call it a string cheese. They call it cheese strings. Which one is it, Hunter? Is it cheese strings or string cheese?
String cheese.
It is cheese strings. I will ask another Canadian friend. It is freaking string cheese.
Right.
String cheese.
Okay, so here's the thing. You Canadians keep it the way you pronounce it, and us Americans will pronounce it the way we pronounce it.
Okay.
We'll just agree not to degree. How's that?
Here's another thing. If you come to Canada, you call it cheese strings. If I come to America, I'll call it string cheese.
And if you go to Canada, you better expect drink milk from a bag.
No, that's only up in the north.
Uh-huh. See, she made me mad, so now I get to make her mad.
No, they actually do that, like, up in Quebec and, like, Ontario and stuff, but we don't do it down here. We just drink milk out of cartons.
What is it?
I said they do.
Oh, you said doo-doo.
Of course you had to bring that up.
Hey, you know what the fish said whenever he... This is the dad joke of the portion of the podcast. So do you know what the fish said when he swam into a wall?
What?
Damn.
That's funny.
Let's see. What else we got to talk about, y'all? Oh,
you want to hear a really funny story?
yes, please.
So, Jacob, I think I told you part of this. I'm not saying any names, but someone that I used to work with, he thought it would be a good idea. I'm not going to say the first part because it's a trigger, but needless to say, he got caught for trying to shoplift, and he's like, "Oh no, I paid for it in the garden center. He did not pay for it in the garden center. He is no longer allowed on Walmart property, and he ended up sneaking back in and had security called on him.
Well, don't they, like, when you buy something that's not up front, don't they give you a receipt you got to show before you can leave?
Yeah, Costco. Well, whenever you buy something now, Sam, I don't know if you have a Costco in Canada, but where I am, a Costco shopping center, if you buy something from Costco, once you're checked out, they give you a receipt, and then at the end of your journey, once you get to the double doors and all that, they have a person, a member, check you to make sure that you, basically it's for two things. Number one, that you have everything that your receipt says you have, and also so you're not trying to shoplift.
Yeah, so we do actually have a Costco, but it's like, that's where my cousin lives. She lives where the closest Costco is.
Nice.
and they do the exact same thing.
Yeah.
But it's really honestly stupid because Walmart has like all these security things now, like where if you go through, like alarms go off and stuff.
Right.
This guy had his cart full of stuff by the washroom and he was going to book it out of the store, but the person who actually runs the whole store went and found him and caught him in the lie. Now there's another part why he's banned, but again, trigger, so I'm not going to say it.
We can't
But
disclose that information.
exactly. But yeah, he's banned.
Wow.
Oh. Y'all keep talking. Keep the conversation rolling because I'm sending a message.
Okay. So Sam, are you into gaming?
I play games on like my phone and my iPad, but that's it.
Yeah.
When I do have time, I like to watch movies. I'm currently binge watching The Simpsons again.
Cool. You know they came out with so King of the Hill has a revival, but it's not supposed to actually start until probably sometime in 2024 next year.
I used to
thought that was pretty
love
cool.
King of the Hill. That was an amazing show.
Yeah, Hulu has King of the Hill.
Nice.
Yep.
King of the Hill, Simpsons, and Family Guy. My mom and dad
Family Guy
tried
is awesome, yeah.
They
what about South
are
Park?
not a fan of South Park.
No.
I think there's too much cussing and nonsense.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, whatever floats your boat.
Yeah.
Have you seen the movie Grown Ups?
Oh.
No, I haven't.
Grown Ups is hilarious. I'm back, by the way.
You have not seen the movie Grown Ups with Adam Sandler.
I love Adam Sandler.
Sandler?
Yeah, Adam Sandler.
Who are you?
He is. I'll tell you exactly who he is. His name is Hunter, and he lives in the United States.
Yeah.
Honestly, that is like mind blowing to me. Everyone I've talked to knows A, who Adam Sandler is, and B, has seen the movie Grown Ups.
Oh, and this goes back to Sam playing games, you guys. But me and Sam getting to these very competitive Scrabble games on our phone.
Very. It's
And
great.
let me just tell you, I beat her all the time by literally
There was
100
a streak
points.
where you didn't, so
Shh, we don't talk about that, okay?
Not gonna happen, dude.
Literally, the game that we're playing right now, I'm pretty sure I'm already at almost 200 points ahead.
Actually, I will check that right now and let you know.
But in the meantime,
No.
I'm not sure how long we've been recording for, y'all.
It's 9:44.
I know. Isn't this amazing?
Yeah.
Like, just
Yo, I'm gonna step out for a little bit, and I'm just gonna mute myself, and then I'll be back in.
all right, because I'd say we'll probably record for about another 5 or 10 minutes and then end it
Okay.
anyway.
All right.
Hey, this is sad, Jacob. This is very, very
All right,
Well, that's just what I
sad.
was gonna say. If you're gonna keep recording for another 5 to 10 minutes, I'll just stay in. It doesn't matter.
yeah.
You're at 181 and I'm at 68.
So yeah, guys, I'm literally over 100 points from
Nice.
her. But yeah,
To be fair, though, we did start this game late last night.
yeah, and then I got
That's
sleepy. I tell you, sometimes like we used to play bowling, and like we would
yeah.
compete to see who would lose. It wasn't to see who could win; it would see who could lose.
We would literally purposely do gutter balls. Like,
That, and I got to the point where I would just end the match.
that is one way he would really make me mad by just ending the match. I'm like, you butthead.
I would play her for like 25,000. As soon as the game starts, she would roll her first roll, and then I would immediately end.
And that still makes my blood freaking boil.
If your blood is boiling, You should probably go to the hospital. I'm surprised you're not dead.
Yeah, I would think so. I mean,
Figure
come
of
on now.
speech, boys. Look it up.
Yeah, I'm waiting. I'm waiting for this to. I'm trying to think of some funny videos. Have y'all seen anything funny on the internet?
Yes,
No.
I got 2 of them.
All right, let's hear them.
They're videos though, so
That's fine.
I
You
don't
can
know.
talk about them.
There's one where like the guy comes up behind the girl and scares her.
Sick.
Little does he know the microwave door's open, and so she comes up swinging, and he literally runs backwards and hits his head against the
Send that
open.
to Jake so he can.
Yeah, send
Play
it
it.
to me. I'm not going to watch it today, but on next week's podcast, we will definitely get into some funny videos.
Oh, for sure.
But this episode here, I'm not sure how long it is, but this is just a pilot episode, just giving people an idea what to expect. But yeah, I'd say we'll probably wrap it up. Actually,
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds good.
I don't
Sounds
know
really
how
good.
long we've been streaming or recording,
Recording.
but the next
Around
one,
40-ish minutes.
Damn. Okay.
yeah, that ain't bad. I'm trying to wrap them up around like an hour, hour and a half, or something like that. But today we're just not really nothing happened, so we're just talking. So we will be live next Thursday. I don't know what time. I want to say 9 p.m.
I think that sounds like a steady time because that's when most people are done dinner. They're done what they're going to do for the day.
Is that a good time for you, Hunter?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, so we'll be next week's episode will be streamed live right here on this YouTube channel. Check us out. We're gonna be uploading this also to. I want to clarify, but we are putting this on Apple Podcasts, correct?
Apple and Spotify as
Spotify?
well.
Sick.
Okay. Hunter, is there any way that you can get access to the Google Podcast and upload it?
I guess. I mean, if you send it to me, I mean, I could. I don't upload anything to Spotify, but what I could
I
do
can
is
do
I
that
also,
one.
Yeah, Sam's taking
I could
care of
upload
Spotify.
it on my channel if you wanted me to. I could do that too.
I don't want to deal with copyright. They'll see it on
Okay.
on this main channel.
Yeah. All right. Well, then we can just
But-
stick to your channel.
All right, but you guys, we're gonna call it a night, and it was fun talking to you guys.
Hell yeah.
And just remember the names: Jacob, Sam.
And Sam and Hunter.
And Hunter.
Yep. And with that being said, you guys, we'll see you guys next one. Peace out.